Some days I have to be in at 2 in the afternoon, and others I have to be in at 3:30 a.m. And this is what 3:30 a.m. looks like. Have a good day. Is my entrance. The newsroom is where I spend most of my day. Before I truly start my day though, I like to settle into my desk, and then after that I like to start getting new paper to refill the printers and the copy machines. And a quick tip is that when there's two anchors reading, they're going to be different colors. So for us, it's white for the anchor who's reading first and green for the anchor who's reading second. So think of it as more of like a stop and go. For some reason, I get really hungry at 4 a.m. so I just start fishing through for some snacks. And if that fails, I just get some tea. So when I'm finally settled into my desk, I like to do the basics and just log into my computer, do the emails, log into iNews and other tabs that we need open for the day. And my focus for now is mostly iNews because that's what we see for our rundown, and that shows us how the show is being built and what is expected to be on air. So after that, around 15 to 10 minutes if I'm lucky before the show airs, the director will give me a hard copy of the rundowns for me to make copies for everyone in the studio. And then the scripts will start printing out, and then I will just start feverishly organizing them according to who's reading first and who's reading second, and then probably 3 minutes to showtime is when I would drop off the scripts and then they'll be ready to go. I'm back on my computer just scanning my emails, scanning the social media, scanning Citizen, scanning everything, making sure that if there's any breaking news or interesting stories or press releases that I should share with the newsroom, that I do that because we don't want any news to be missed, and it's important to always be on top of what's new and what's going on. Till the noon show, it's pretty much rinse and repeat, unless we get a call from a viewer, and that's always pretty exciting because sometimes they're really sweet and other times, well,
making sure animals get all the water and women get done, and they're taking away your vegan bullshit meat.
Channel 2. Being a desk assistant is a really great foot in the door to learn every angle of broadcast journalism. You can see how everything is done, from production, direction, editing, writing, assignment editing. Everything is within reach, and it's really up to you to ask those questions of what piques your interest. Some things to keep in mind or to expect is that as a DA or a desk assistant, you will be running scripts and rundowns. You will also be logging press conferences and major media pressers that happen. You will always get a taste for the different shifts in news, whether it be overnights, dayside, nightside. It's all up for grabs, and you will most likely have to deal with that. I would also say a big lesson that I learned is knowing that your voice matters in all aspects. Another lesson I learned is that your mental health is important, especially when shifts are constantly shifting and some things don't feel consistent. I would definitely say to set down goals for yourself that you want to accomplish and things that you actually want to learn in the newsroom, and also just know when to say no. And if you're seeing, because crime happens all the time, especially in New York, it feels like something devastating is happening every single day, but it's good to look at it with a discerning eye. Of course, still maintain your compassion, but if you let it absorb into you, you will be a nervous wreck. I would say take the crime that you see as caution rather than paranoia. So if you are interested in working in news, especially broadcast news, as a desk assistant, I would say definitely go for it. But just keep those goals in mind. Keep your mental health a top priority. Make sure to always speak up for yourself and know that this is a stepping stone for you to grow.